The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers.
Hopefully you've been drinking.
EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
My parents are taking Ann up there next weekend, so I'm sure they'll hit it up. No, she's only been with my parents.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision.
Oh yeah. So at the high dollar pumpkin patch out towards Stonebridge,
right there.
we lost her for about a minute.
Yeah. Just like play castle, and she climbed up to the tallest tower. And we kept looking in there, but we couldn't see her. She was up at the very top.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
That's the longest run of his season.
In motion to throw. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to
you got it all back.
level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown...
Did I catch you on a corner blitz?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He shreds the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh!
Incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
You set her down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, man.
That's a very short game.
Well, anytime you use as your quarterback is
That was a
the
big
goal
time
is
fat finger.
obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play, running right. Strong defensive effort. They've got it behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Yeah.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Since you don't get all flustered like Hudgens.
No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with me. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
What?
Looks right for a quick completion. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line.
Wow.
Steps out just short of the goal line.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
But if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. He's going to take off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Smith. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Back to throw. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Hill. It's a fumble. Scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return. But a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just
I
can't
bet you
put
get it
the ball on
back.
the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Grab down the middle. It's low. They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football.
Yep, good play.
Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
They make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They keep him off balance with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid game at time.
I spun it on the guy's ass.
We've got a blowout developing here.
Oh.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Toss play to the outside. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle him, but
there you go. I'm going to let you right back in it.
And then that return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Back to pass. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Hill.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Caught over the middle. It's low. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped in completely. They had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
What the heck?
To throw, it's Moore. Pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this 1st half of play.
Yes!
Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half.
Come ears.
Taking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find find the spark right now to cut into this big lead. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy, and see if they can do it again.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's looking to scramble. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Oregon. And 6 more points to the total.
Well,
It's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense will take their first timeout of the half. The touchdown.
And a timeout to boot.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Yes, you missed the field goal. You missed the extra point, and then you call a timeout.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Coleman. Breaking free at the 35. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
running with purpose.
Get off me, little boy.
Out of bounds after a short gain on that run. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
Oh, you got to get there.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out.
I think I missed it. Yeah, missed it. Wow, that's what I get for being a coward.
Remains at 11 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
That's reeled in. It's low. Big swings at the 40. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a low down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Fudge.
Touchdown, Ducks, as they come roaring back now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed. Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On the ground, it's Smith. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down here for this offense. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. As a design quarterback keeper. Fights up a defender.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, this is a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty and the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Yeah. And I'm going to have to use another timeout because I accidentally called fucking onside kick. I think we lost. I think we choked it away. No, it's tied back up thanks to poor late commentary. Kozel hit a bomb.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Yeah.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. To the air. It's Moore. Catch made on the right side.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, man.
Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Got caught in the middle of the audible and then quit using my best player because I'm not good.
The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good
point toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. The comeback is on. A That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a meltdown on my part.
Wow. And they grab the lead here in the 4th quarter of this semifinal.
Just different halves.
That is any defender's dream. A touchdown to take the lead in the 4th quarter of a playoff game.
Well, when you play this kind of scheme, it could lead you potentially into having opportunities to create turnovers. Here they get the bonus because they get points off of it, give themselves the lead. Now they're going to hold on here to see if they can advance to the national title.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Nice grab. It's Smith. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right.
You got to be kidding me.
Shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind it.
Looking for a man deep down the
Fat finger.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make make the connection.
Oh, man.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, it's a big third down defensive play.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. At this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure.
Good game. Wow. Meltdown.
Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
With one timeout because
conversion here on fourth down in the fourth
I'm an idiot.
Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson.
That'll do it.
After a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game.
He's out. He's out of bounds.
Continue to roll.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Got the first down and still motoring.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the quarterback just kneels down.
What a meltdown. I can't be up. Let's see. Yeah, 28 points in the second half.